Okay, so now that I just turned 16 years old, around like 13 days ago, I wanted to make a video about some of the most important lessons and some of the most important things I learned in general at the age of 15, since I was able to start this journey at such a young age and learn so many important things and just all the lessons that truly got me to the point where I'm at now at the age of 16. Um, just some of the most important things that I learned. I learned like a lot, but I think these by far are the most important. And yeah, also if you're wondering why my hair is like this, sometimes when I'm at my house I just put my hair like this or just random ways that's kind of like, like not, like kind of out of my face. Or I'll wear a beanie or something. So yeah, that's why it looks like that. So yeah, go ahead and get into lesson one. Number one is discipline. By far this is one of the most important things, because without discipline, you won't be able to achieve anything you want. You won't be able to build the daily habits, the daily systems, the daily routines that will get you to the place you want to get to in life, or achieve your goals, or and overall just become your best version every single day. You will need discipline, because there will be a lot of days that you might feel horrible. You might not want to wake up at 5 a.m. Now, of course, you should want to wake up at 5 a.m. and know that you're doing things that nobody else wants to do your age. You're advancing forward towards your best version. You're building a very strong person, and you're advancing forward. Of course, there'll be some mornings where you might feel horrible, and you might not want to get out of bed. Overall, you might just have a horrible week, but discipline will be the cause for you to get out of your bed, and then the rest will follow. And discipline is so very important, because you need a clarity of mind if you want to be able to even do anything in your life. If you want to be able to get to your goals, be able to actually do your daily habits, you need clarity of mind. And the only way you're going to have clarity of mind is by discipline, because, for example, if you wake up at 7 a.m., you slept in, you're supposed to wake up at 5, you press snooze, you got on your phone first thing in the morning. This is going to lead to a horrible clarity of mind, because you don't have anything to have clarity about. You didn't wake up at 5 a.m., you started today off very bad, you lost it for the morning. And usually how the first hour of your morning goes is how the rest of your day will go, so you probably understand that the rest of your day might spiral kind of bad. But with having discipline, you're going to wake up at 5 a.m., you're going to do everything you said you're going to do, you're going to do all the things you had to do for the day. And when you do go to sleep at night, you're going to know that I did everything humanly possible I could to advance forward to the life I'm building. And there's nothing for me to not have clarity about. I woke up at 5, I worked out, I ran, I worked on my online business, I worked on my business. So with discipline, you'll have always a great clarity of mind. And that's so important, because you'll know that you did everything that you were supposed to do, and there's nothing to not have clarity about. So discipline is very important for clarity of mind and just overall becoming your best version and actually being able to advance forward in life. Okay, so number 2 is that you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. And what I mean by systems, this is like your systems are like your daily habits, your daily routines, all that sort of stuff, your good habits. That's your daily systems. And of course, your goals mean nothing if you don't have any of these daily systems. If you don't have systems, if you can't do your systems, none of your goals do not mean anything. A lot of people like to set these crazy high goals, but without having the daily systems it takes to achieve those goals, it's just practically delusion, and you're not going to get there. But with the right systems in place, without a doubt, you're going to achieve the goals that you've set in place and keep becoming your best version. That is so very important. Goals can be very loud. Systems are very quiet, but they'll be the reason why that you get to the place you want to get to. Try to just focus on building. These are just really good habits. And of course, having discipline. And of course, if you want to have these daily habits and these daily routines, these daily systems, you're going to have discipline. So yeah, discipline is very important. Number 4 is that who you're around is who you become. There isn't a bigger factor for the reason why you act the way you do, other than the people you hang around, the people you're always around. If your friend group is not elevating you, it is lowering you. There is no in between, and that might suck for a lot of people, but if you are very serious and you want to advance in life, you're going to have to drop your friend group. You're going to have to stop being friends with people that are going to want to doubt you, laugh at you, smile behind your back, all this sort of stuff. And when you do lose these friends, you'll start to advance really fast, and there will not be anything holding you back. So yeah, that's very important as well. Number 4 is that God will humble you before He elevates you or get you to the next point you want to get to. And what I mean by that is that when you receive humbles or setbacks or pains, anything like this, it is all just tests sent by God to see if you're prepared to take on the life that you say you are and the life you are pursuing. It's like a test. So when those do come around, make sure to understand that and keep your gratitude, keep your gratefulness very high, and just keep following your daily habits and your daily systems. Okay, number 5 is that identity comes before success. So by far this is like the most important one for me that I had to learn at 15. And what I mean by that is that you're going to have to become your best version, or the version of yourself that already has the life that you want, before you achieve success. Success is something that cannot be chased. It's not something you chase. It is something that is attracted by the person you are today and the person you are becoming. Try to focus on building the best habits possible, becoming your best version, having great systems, being very disciplined, and that life will follow. Because a lot of people want to achieve success or have success, but they don't want the climb. They don't want to have to work for it. They don't have the daily routine. They're kind of just chasing it. They might have some idea that they just got in their head for a business model, but they might have worked 30 minutes on it out of a week, and they're probably drinking, smoking, just doing all these horrible activities and not really staying focused at all. And you will not be able to even survive the first humble or setback. You'll get crushed. That's without a doubt. So just try to focus on replacing the bad habits with your good habits. That's the most important part. Instead of just trying to jump into business or anything like this, literally your main priority is just building your identity, building your best version first before anything else comes. And then everything else will follow. So start trying to replace all the bad habits with the good. And start building good habits. And when you do start building good habits, compounding is very, very strong. So let's just say you just start waking up an hour earlier, but you also are making your bed and you're not clicking on your phone for the first 30 minutes. From here, you are going to start being so aware of better habits and of the bad ones you have, and constantly you're just going to be removing bad habits and you're going to be replacing them with better, good habits. For example, my phone is right here. It is 3:14 p.m. and I've not clicked on my phone once. Now, I have done this to just clear the notifications because I don't like to see, I generally don't like to wake up and see notifications on my phone. This is just something I'm conditioned to for a while now, so I'll kind of just try to close my eyes and just exit off the notifications. It's kind of just muscle memory. This might be kind of weird, but I've not swiped up on my phone. I've not clicked on a single app. I have been on my laptop, of course, but yeah. Once you start building good habits, only will better and better and better follow. I think right now where I'm at, I generally have 10 minutes of screen time a day. Now, it is pretty hard, but after building great habits, it's not. It's just really easy, and if anything, the phone just kind of ruins your day. It's just kind of stressful. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of an iPhone. This one's very simple, and I can't say I'm representing it right now wearing some t-shirt for the gym. But number 6 is dressing like you respect yourself. Dressing nice is so very important when taking on a journey like this, or in general. When you start dressing nice, you'll be able to walk into any room, any meeting, confident, feeling great, knowing you look great. And when you do start dressing nice, you're respected more, you look older, and the most important, you become a lot more approachable. So yeah, dressing nice is very, very important, and it can just be simple clothing like American Eagle jeans, Sperry's, quarter zips, polos. Polos are so very casual, so easy to get, not crazy expensive. So yeah, sweaters, nice knitted clothing, all this sort of stuff, and you'll become very approachable, and elderly people will probably start approaching you a lot more, whether you're at your coffee shop or something like this. These are some of the most important things that I learned at 15. I hope this genuinely helped you out. If you're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, etc. I hope this genuinely helped you out, because these are some of the most important things that brought me to the point I am now at 16. Yeah, it's some of the most important stuff I learned in general. I will be trying to get one YouTube video done a week. I'm definitely on track to do that. My next video will probably be my chest split. I think I have a very good chest split, and chest is my favorite part to work out. I just hit it by itself. So I think I'll be filming that video actually later today. I can probably get it uploaded tomorrow. If I film it today, I'll definitely have it uploaded by later today, or probably maybe latest tomorrow. If I film it tomorrow, I'll get it uploaded that day. But I mean, I'm still 16. I'm still genuinely figuring out. I'm still learning. I'm still learning so much. I'm still just overall just figuring it out. So if this helped you, I'm very glad. And if you want to like this video, feel free. And I would love to hear comments. If you wanted to hear something else you want to hear or see from me. I know I genuinely just started a YouTube channel, but with further more coming and everything, I would genuinely love to see and hear comments, see what y'all might want to hear from me or see from me, what might help, or if this is helping, all this sort of stuff. It would mean a lot to me, and it would help me like tons to just be able to read these, and I will respond to every comment, of course. I will see you next video.